Ashwagandha is best known for helping regulate the body's stress response. In multiple randomized, placebo-controlled trials, people taking standardized ashwagandha extract for 8 to 12 weeks showed significant drops in cortisol, the body's main stress hormone. For example, one double-blind clinical trial found that adults taking 240 to 600 mg daily had statistically significant reductions in morning cortisol, along with lower anxiety scores compared to placebo. Another large clinical study using doses as low as 125 mg per day still showed measurable improvements in perceived stress and stress-related biomarkers. A 2025 systematic review and meta-analysis of randomized controlled trials confirmed that ashwagandha consistently lowers cortisol across multiple studies, even when perceived stress scores varied. Ashwagandha's anti-inflammatory effects are one of its most researched benefits. Clinical trials have shown that ashwagandha supplementation can significantly reduce C-reactive protein, or CRP, which is a major marker of systemic inflammation. In one clinical study of chronically stressed adults, ashwagandha reduced CRP levels by over 30% compared to baseline. A 2024 meta-analysis of randomized controlled trials confirmed that ashwagandha consistently lowers CRP across multiple populations. Other systematic reviews found that ashwagandha may also reduce key inflammatory cytokines, which are strongly linked to chronic inflammation, cardiovascular disease risk, and metabolic dysfunction. In a 60-day randomized trial in healthy adults, people taking 250 mg twice daily showed downward trends in CRP, IL-6, and TNF-alpha, while placebo groups did not. Ashwagandha has been studied for its effects on physical performance and endurance. In controlled trials, people supplementing with ashwagandha showed improvements in muscle strength, aerobic capacity, and VO2 max, which measures how efficiently your body uses oxygen. In one randomized controlled study, participants taking ashwagandha for 8 weeks increased total exercise distance and average speed on a cycle ergometer compared to placebo. Multiple trials also showed improvements in hand grip strength, leg strength, and muscle mass, along with reductions in inflammatory markers linked to muscle breakdown. Clinical studies suggest ashwagandha may improve aspects of cognitive performance. In a placebo-controlled trial, adults taking 600 mg daily for 8 weeks showed significant improvements in immediate memory, general memory, attention, information processing speed. These benefits are believed to be linked to antioxidant activity in the brain and reduced stress-related neuroinflammation. Ashwagandha has been shown to support better sleep in both stressed adults and older adults. In randomized controlled studies, people taking 600 mg per day experienced statistically significant improvements in sleep quality and felt more alert upon waking. A review of high-quality clinical trials found that ashwagandha produced small but consistent improvements in overall sleep quality, especially in people with insomnia or chronic stress. Ashwagandha has also been studied for hormonal support, though these studies focus specifically for hormonal support in men. In a 16-week randomized crossover trial in men aged 40 to 70, participants taking standardized ashwagandha extract experienced an 18% increase in DHEAS, a hormone involved in testosterone production, a 14 to 15% increase in testosterone compared to placebo. Some clinical evidence suggests ashwagandha may support metabolic health. Reviews of clinical trials in people with elevated blood sugar found reductions in fasting blood glucose, hemoglobin A1C, insulin levels, markers of oxidative stress. These effects are thought to be linked to improved insulin sensitivity and reduced inflammation. While ashwagandha is generally well tolerated short-term, clinical reviews and case reports have linked it to potential issues in certain people. Because of this, ashwagandha may not be appropriate for people with thyroid disease, autoimmune conditions, liver issues, or those taking sedative medications. And of course, there's always the disclaimer to do your own research and consult with a professional. Overall, across multiple randomized controlled trials and systematic reviews, ashwagandha has been shown to lower cortisol, reduce CRP and other inflammatory markers, improve sleep quality, support strength and endurance, improve some measures of memory and attention, and increase testosterone in certain male populations. While ashwagandha is not a cure-all or replacement for a healthy lifestyle, it has one of the strongest research profiles among traditional adaptogenic herbs. So I know today's video was a little more data-driven. Let me know if you found it helpful. And of course, like, comment, and subscribe for more.